It's October 24th and we're back here again at Frontenac Park. Just gonna do a little video this time, I think, on our walk around Cedar Lake Trail. So this is a 14-kilometer trail. I've covered parts of it a few weeks ago during our slide walk trail hike, so I'm not gonna do a lot of video today, just using the cell phone here. But I'll grab a few pieces of video as we go around, anything that really sparks my interest, I guess. It's actually nice out now. It's about 11 degrees. Went down to freezing again last night. And it's beautifully sunny right now. We've just reached campsite 2 on Doe Lake on the Cedar Lake Trail. It's 12:20. Now we're going to head up the east side of the trail, back towards the corridor trail. Well, it's 1:10 and we've done about 5.5 kilometers. So we're approaching the halfway point. Interesting how the weather's changing. We've got a southeast wind and the clouds are moving from the east to the west, which is not very typical for around here. Usually they come from the west. But this all relates to this bomb cyclone, I guess, one of the first ones that are coming here. Got a couple coming this week. There's a low off the east coast, northern US, and there's a low coming in from the Midwest US, and they're going to sort of combine and amplify each other over this area over the next couple days. So we're expecting a fair amount of rain, which is good as far as I'm concerned. We need it. We're still in a drought mode to a large degree where we are, so it'd be nice to get some water for the ponds. I've been left behind. I'm too slow doing my photos and videos, and now the trail leader has left me behind here, so I'm not sure when I'll catch up. Just had a couple garter snakes in the last couple minutes here. Even at 12 or so degrees, when you get a bit of sun, they start popping out. Just heard them rattling through the grass first, and then I managed to see them when I looked down. So they come out as long as they can, but it won't be too long before they're gone for the winter. Imagine if you had to sit underground for the whole winter. How would you like that? Two hours in, and we're just past Dedication Trail, heading up the east side of Cedar Lake Trail. 6.29 or so kilometers. Quite a few of these little swampy areas between the rock outcrops are filled with winterberry or Ilex verticillata. And it's nice when you get a big stand of it like this. A lot of the berries have already fallen, but some of the plants still have the berries. Well, it's 2:10 and we're just over halfway. 7.1 kilometers in on a 14-kilometer loop. So it's all downhill from here, as they would say. There comes a time in every man's life when he must assess the direction he is heading. Well, I think I've hit that time. We've now hit the corridor trail, and we can now head in a different direction. Heading back west on Big Salmon Lake Trail, and then we'll get to the corridor trail at the west end of the lake, and then take that back to Arab Lake parking area. It's about 2:04. We've been walking for 2 hours and 42 minutes, and we've done 9 kilometers. of the 14. So not too far to go now. I think we might make it. Cruising along the south shore of Big Salmon Lake here, 2:10 in the afternoon, and we don't have too far to go along here. And then we're back on the corridor trail back to Arab Lake parking. It's getting increasingly cloudy, but still pleasant to walk. Nice and cool, not too windy. It's about 2:35 and we've just reached the corridor trail on the Big Salmon Trail. So we'll follow that back to Arab Lake. We've been walking for 3 hours and 3 minutes, I think, roughly, and we've done 10.9 kilometers. It's 2:50 and we've been walking for 3 hours and 30 minutes and we're just approaching 12 kilometers. Well, a kilometer and a half left, and I'm starting to hear a few drops falling from the sky. There's a big gray cloud coming towards us, but hopefully we'll get back before we get soaked. You might be able to hear it. It's getting a bit heavier now, hitting the leaves. I guess the bomb cyclone has arrived. It's all gray and raining now. That was quick. A couple minutes ago we were walking in the sun. The joys of climate change. We're booting her to get back to the car before we get soaked. We're in the last kilometer. And he's leading by a head, but the filly's gaining. Actually, the filly's ahead of me. Hey, here we are. There's only one problem. We're only at 13K. It's supposed to be 14K. So we didn't really do the whole trail, I guess. I don't know what happened. 3:03 in the afternoon, 3 hours, 42 minutes to walk it. And it came out on my app as 13 kilometers, even though the park says 14 kilometers. So who knows what's right.